Theo Wyss-Flamm. That's me, a student, athlete, and I like to think a traveler of the world. I've had the privilege of seeing many world cultures, but even at home on my commute downtown most mornings, I've observed the diversity of all people. Through my experiences of many different cultures and people, I have recognized that everybody needs something. The priority for us as humans should be to help each other, not a higher being like God. We know that there are people who are impoverished and struggling, so why should we focus on God, which I'm not even sure exists? However, what we do know is that we exist, and we have problems that we can only solve together. Life in the world are scientific and have reason behind it. However, something about humans goes beyond this. Through my biology and chemistry courses, I have seen that there are scientific reasons that explains all of existence, but emotions like sympathy and love seem to go deeper than pure reason. The reasons why one person is best friends with another, or why one person loves another, go past the science that we know right now. Maybe in the future we'll find out more about why these connections occur. In conclusion, life should be less individualistic and more of a community effort towards the greater good. I consider life to be scientific, but not all of it's completely explained by the rational thinking which I have been learning. All in all, this credo will continue to develop as I experience more, but this is my core and will always be a part of me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Maddie Riley. I live in Mount Airy with my parents and 2 younger siblings. This year, with the help of my mentor, I was able to identify 3 things, in no particular order, that I strive to do in my life. These things all give me a sense of fulfillment, and they give my life purpose. The first thing is to help people succeed and be happy. I try to alleviate people's worries, and I have found that worries often come from caring, but that it isn't always necessary to worry, especially when worrying cannot change the outcome of a situation. Unfortunately, in trying to lessen people's worries, I sometimes increase my own. I'm always trying to do what I think is most convenient and beneficial for others, but balancing what I want with what I think others want can cause stress. However, I'm a strong believer in the power of a community and a community's ability to relieve stress and bring people together. When people come together to work towards a common goal or goals, they can establish trust and become very comfortable with one another. In this situation, there is an unspoken platonic love. While I don't believe in any religious or ghost-like spirits, I do believe in the spirit or energy that a group of people can create with one another. When united, people are very powerful and can accomplish spectacular things. The second thing that I strive to do in my life is to be happy with whatever it is that I'm doing. I want to make the most of and enjoy every moment of my life so that I can have as few regrets as possible. However, this does not mean that I have to do anything miraculous or world-changing. Taking opportunities to try new things, doing things that I love, and spending time with people who I love makes me the happiest. The third and final thing that I value in my life is being myself. I take pride in being independent and unique, and I try hard not to succumb to societal pressures. I spend time with people who I like and who don't expect me to change for them. I greatly value the people in my life because they have influenced who I am, and they support me in my efforts to continue growing as a person. I understand that my beliefs may change as I move through life, but I believe that who I truly am will never change. I don't think that people adopt new personalities and become new people throughout their lives. Rather, I believe that people grow old. I lost my place, sorry. Rather, I believe that people grow and add on to themselves as they gain more experiences. I am lucky to have a community like USG to help and support me as I get older. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alex Martin. I'm going to get straight to the point. Personally, I don't believe in a God, and my reason for that belief is that I believe in science and facts and things that you can prove. I believe that people's purpose is to help one another and to make others happy. My purpose is to make any person's life better. Everybody should be treated with respect, no matter how rich and powerful you should be, and you should still be humble and kind to others. I came to these beliefs because I dislike separate social classes and how some people have more power than others. The U.S. government is a prime example of social inequality and power. Their representatives in the government have more power than the people that it's supposed to serve. Sometimes that power is abused and it hurts the weaker classes. If there is equal power in the country and world, then being taken advantage of would not be a problem because everybody would be the same and the world would be fair and we'd be one step closer to a utopia. The bottom line is that everyone should be treated equally. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Colin McLaughlin. Today, instead of presenting my credo, like the great people behind me, I'm going to tell you why I chose not to present a typical credo. Although I'm not sharing my credo, I did write it, and the process of writing it was very powerful and transforming. In fact, all 3 of the youth courses have had a profound effect on me. Now my explanation. The primary reason I'm not sharing is that I believe a person's beliefs should always be changing, and that for some people, sharing their beliefs might make them feel like they cannot change them. Your beliefs should be very important to you, and trying to force them to stay the same might stop you from improving and finding new beliefs which fit you better. Beliefs should be like objects that you have in a box, and you can switch them out at any time to your benefit. I think that for some people, presenting their beliefs can be very beneficial, but for people like me, it makes me feel like I have an obligation to uphold the beliefs I stated once when I was 14. Therefore, I think that presenting your beliefs should be a personal choice, but I believe everyone should examine and evaluate them like we did in this class at least once in their lives. Ultimately, I think that sharing your beliefs can have great benefits, but some downside, and so it should be a personal choice which should be respected by everyone. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
My name is Ruby Ginsburg, and I'm 15. I've been a Unitarian Universalist for my entire life. Despite this, I don't know everything I believe, and by the looks of it, I probably won't ever know everything I believe. But at the moment, one thing I know for sure is that having friendships and strong relationships are important for support and happiness throughout life. Recently, at my school, I felt very stressed and overwhelmed. I told my advisor about my situation, and his listening and support helped me come up with a solution. To receive this support, I first had to approach him, which took some courage on my part. Without this relationship and others like it, I would still be overwhelmed. I would be left to deal with stress by myself, even when there is too much going on for one person like me to handle. In addition to this, I have some very strong friendships. My friends provide support for me when I need it, and in turn, I provide support for them. We are able to help each other because we are oftentimes in similar situations. There are times when I don't know how to help a friend, but I do know that when I need support, just knowing that someone is there to listen to me can go a long way. I believe that a good relationship is a give and take. They support me, but I also support them. I think that these types of relationships are a key factor in being happy because without them, I would spend all of my time working through problem after problem by myself. And don't you think that would become a rather lonesome lifestyle? Thank you.